name is Gary. This is episode 49, and as I was saying, the Brady Bunch, really changed my perspective on, on being a Chipmunk fan because, because I could, it's sort of, made up for seeing the episodes, like not seeing the classic episodes that I couldn't see because, this was, I felt like it was, I really felt like, with the same pattern, of characters, it felt like it was a good addition to the Alvin and the Chipmunks franchise, and of course, I've noticed with the resemblance between the Brady girls and the Chipettes, really, turns me on. Yeah, it really turns me on, and, so, that wasn't until 2 years later since I became a huge fan of the Alvin and the Chipmunks franchise, because I really think the Brady Bunch really does play a big part in the franchise, because mainly because of the resemblance of the girls is how we got the Chipettes, and the same pattern of the characters. I went over all the episodes that were like Class President and the Cyrano de Bray, Theodore and Juliet, there were many others too, and I really feel like the Brady Bunch plays a big part in the Alvin and the Chipmunks franchise because of that, and so I became a huge fan of the Brady Bunch, and I wanted to have a copy of each episode on I wanted to copy each episode on DVD, but of course, MeTV was a local station, so, it would often sometimes get interrupted, and news crawls, and so there was a little bit of heartache with that, and, I thought, my uncle had a better MeTV station, that didn't get cut off, but, sometimes I would pretend, sometimes I would even pretend when I was watching the Brady Bunch, I would be watching, episode of Alvin and the Chipmunks, but of course, unfortunately, the Chipettes were not, they weren't really regarded as, the Alvin and Simon and Theodore sisters, and like Greg, Peter, I went over that, and that, they'd have to change the name, and, but I really think the Brady Bunch plays a big part, in the Alvin and the Chipmunks franchise timeline. I really do. It's just I should show you this. Introducing the Chipette dolls. Brittany, Jeanette, and Eleanor. These soft and cuddly characters are the friends of the Chipmunks. See? I'll show you. Are the friends of the Chipmunks. See, they're not. See, but we wouldn't have had these. We wouldn't have these three girls if it wasn't for these three girls. Because Anyway, little history about the Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch was, I heard it was started because I think there was a movie called Yours, Mine, and Ours, and I guess like Sherwood Schwartz, the creator, he noticed like 30% of marriages have like children from a previous marriage, and I think both the Chipmunks and the boy Chipmunks and the girl Chipmunks. I think I believe this is a big concept. I think this is a concept of there's someone's children and there's someone's children too, and I think they should be adoptive brothers and sisters rather than just friends. And I think that'll happen someday. And I think I read on a guide that said that it said on a TV guide, I think it said the trials and tribulations of Dave raising 6 chipmunks. And that sounds, that makes me think of, the Alvin and the Chipmunks franchise as being, more like the Brady Bunch. So, and I really think, this is the only show that seems to be the only show on television, that's, not related to the Chipmunks, that's, most like the Chipmunks because of the pattern of the characters, the resemblance of the girls, and, it all starts making sense to me that, the Brady Bunch really plays a big part in the Alvin and the Chipmunks franchise. I'm not kidding. That's, my journey here as becoming a fan of both these series, I regard, I thought of the Chipettes as being just, they were just, sassy, they were just, nothing more than their sassy rivals, when you put the Brady Bunch with that, you realize that they're supposed to be, more than their friends. They're supposed to be, in addition to the Chipmunks. I'm not kidding, they're actually supposed to be, in addition to Alvin, Simon, and Theodore. I'm not kidding. They're supposed to be, in addition to the Chipmunks characters, not a separate girl group. I really believe that, because they resemble the Brady girls, and so, this makes sense that they should be, in addition to Alvin, Simon, and Theodore of the Chipmunks. I want to see more episodes which feature all six and not just, what, like I said, no, not one half of the family goes trooping off without the other half, as Mike Brady said. And this should be true for all six of the Chipmunks. Because, Brittany, Jeanette, and Eleanor are the Chipmunks too, and, that's, basically, I've come a long way since fall of 2008 with, and of course, I think it might have been fall of 2010 is when I started getting into the Brady Bunch 2 years later, so, and just, I noticed it played a big part in the timeline of the Chipmunks franchise, like I'd said before, so anyway, now that I've reached this point, I'll see everyone in the next video, so the next video, I'll try to, get to the crossover, because, that'll be a lot of fun to talk about. Thanks, everyone. Bye.